Nottinghamshire, and he'll be tackling the time set by Philip Horton. He was in 3rd place after the first leg. And it's surprising he rides as well. Oh, and he's got a penalty there. I was going to say, it's surprising he rides as well as he does, because he claims to have an interest in just about all sport. Looks as though he's clear through the sheep pen as he comes onto the stop box, but he's got 1 penalty against him. Whistle clears him and he's away, so that's okay. Just 20 seconds to add. The time in the left-hand top corner is the time he's got to beat overall to go into the lead.
What I've noticed so far, he's taken most of the obstacles going quite slow, and this is one that you really can't hesitate on.
Whoops. Bit shaky on the top there. That'll have given him a fright, but he made it.
He's just enough speed to climb up, keep the front end high.
Oh, and he's over.
But you can see all the rocks right there, and as soon as the front wheel, if you don't land either on the top or around one of them, of course the front wheel will stop.
He's now got 40 seconds to add to that time. Held that well. It's very slippery on the top there at the moment there, Jack, isn't it?
Oh, yes.
And this bank.
Very slippery. But what the problem it seems to be here, though, is when they make this left-hand turn to go up, they can't stop the turn, and they keep falling to the right-hand side.
And his foot's down, so he's got a penalty. That's 1 minute to add. So he's going to be hard pushed to get in front of Philip Horton. He led him on the first leg, but it looks as though he may not be still. It definitely won't be now. He's got a problem to get back from there. 1 minute 20 to add. He's got to make the exit gate now, which he does. 1:20 to add to that, makes 6:24.2. This is 14-year-old David West in 2nd place after the first leg. And interestingly, Jack, we're talking about monoshocks in one of the heats. This is a twin shock bike and quite old.
Very well. Yes, this was designed several years ago, especially for this schoolboy class. And the bike's had quite a bit of success. But like you say, things have advanced.
Oh dear. Caught there on the hill. And he's going to have a problem to get up there.
That's actually one of the places that the monoshock suspensions work better. Usually they have the rear end's a little bit springier, so you can get a little more height on bounces like that.
You don't like seeing people struggling there on that bank, as it takes a lot of energy. Now, it's all a confidence job.
Oh, it certainly is. You just get so much adrenaline going when you have to end up pushing.
And he's off on the stop box as well. It's certainly damaged his confidence, this has. So he's now got 40 seconds against him.
His tires are really muddy at this point from being stuck in that bank. There's some water here, and what he'd like to do is really skirt it. See the way he hit the water there? That will definitely help his tires.
I think he heard you there. All right, now over the over and under. He's got to hold it on there. Oh, no. You can see the force he came down there, and he's going to be really furious with himself at the moment. A minute against him to add to that. He's in the section, so that's 1:20. 3 obstacles to go, and time ticking away against David West. And another, so that's 5. Oh dear. 1 minute 40 against him. He's not going to go in the lead. That gives you a very good view of what Jack was talking about, that angle around there, but he's struggling now at the bank. That makes 2 minutes against him. And he picked up yet another fault at the end there to make a total of 7:52. Adam Norris, 14 years old, from the Ridings High School in Bristol. Just 1 penalty on the first leg of this. And as we said, whilst he was riding that he really is the dark horse, the one that the other 2 favourites, Colley and Crawford, fear most. Can he hold it together in these pretty difficult conditions. Bright sunlight now, but very sticky underfoot. On the wheel. Clear so far.
Yes, he keeps a nice straight stance. You can see when he hits bumps, a lot of times if they're straight on, just the elbows move together, the knees move together. You really don't ever want any twisting at the hips or at the shoulders.
Does ride with a great deal of confidence, this young lad. He was third in the British Championship. An ambition to ride one day in the Scottish six-day trial. I should think that's an unlikely ambition for him to achieve. He could do better than that, though. He could win some major international events.
Oh, he's doing very well. Especially what I like to see is when the bike moves, and you can just see either one knee move or the other knee move, and the bike moves underneath him, but the rest of the body stays straight.
Well, I'm probably speaking too soon, but so far this is an almost perfect round. Now, no one's done this. Adam Norris has cleaned it. Oh, well done. Fantastic. No one in any of the heats managed that. This is going to be a perfect round.
Just nice and easy. He's off.
He's done it. That's quite superb. What a splendid victory. 4:06.4 for Adam Norris. He wins the heat. So with Adam Norris then the clear leader, in second place we have Philip Horton in 6 minutes 08.7. Those are the two who will go through to the final. In third place, Ian Pollard, 6:24.2. In fourth place, a very unlucky David West, 7 minutes 52. We understand he punctured during that round. David Page and Paul Haywood, of course, excluded. And that means that the full list of the finalists, in the order that they will take part, are John Newington, who's 13 from Chobham in Surrey, Philip Horton, who's 14 from Buckley and Clwyd, Luke Wood, who's 12 from Breaston in Derbyshire, Adam Norris, who's 14 from Culpit Heath in Bristol, Stephen Colley, who's 14 from Onken in the Isle of Man, and Robert Crawford, the 14-year-old from Hollywood, County Down, Northern Ireland. So now we have our 6 finalists. Some very spectacular performances there were in the heats indeed. The final itself, that promises to be very difficult indeed for them. It's on a course which offers a level of skill and difficulty that many of these youngsters won't have faced before. I hope you're going to join us for the 1986 final of the Norwich Union Junior Kickstart. From Easton Neston, goodbye.